Talking Balls, episode 8. Give us a few minutes and we'll come right back. All right, we're back. Episode 8, y'all. We doing it again. All right.
Another week.
So welcome back to those who are our regular followers and welcome back to those who are new to our podcast. This is Women Talking Balls, and we are a podcast that provide women a space to share their love of sports from a woman's perspective. All right. So we are here at Deluxe Studios outside of Atlanta in McDonough, Georgia. I have the team here with me. To my left, I have Miss Teekey Weekey. So y'all welcome Miss Teekey Weekey. And I have to my right, Miss Boss Lady B. Hey.
Hello.
Hey. And on the far end, I have Miss Ann from the A. All right.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
All right. So before we get started with anything, please click like, click share, click follow, click subscribe, depending on where you at. If you on YouTube, click subscribe. If you on on Facebook, follow and like and share. Okay, do that right now before we get started so we can bring some other people in to get in on these good old conversations that we getting ready to have.
Don't forget to hit that notification bell on if you're on YouTube.
That's right. So you can get notified when we come live. That's a good point, Anjanelle. Thank you for that. All right. So always remember, we on YouTube and Facebook every Monday evening at 6 p.m. All right. Sharp. So if you have a business or a product you would like us to showcase on our live podcast, please email us at womentalkingballs@gmail.com and we will share with you our sponsorship information. All right. So we are on the last couple of days of Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
That's
so we are wearing our pink to represent those that has suffered from that awful beast and those who are still trying to fight the battle. All right. So here we go. All right.
Yesterday's game.
Ooh, I hope y'all ready out there because we ready. All right. So the theme of the game, in my opinion, was bad, and more bad.
Yeah. No good at all?
None. I mean, not enough to make a difference.
No, just bad.
Well, I mean, we might, but
mine was the shit show.
Oh, well, yeah. So that go with the bad, and more bad.
The bad and the more bad.
That's it. Yeah,
another fugly.
Another fugly.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Fugly.
Yeah, that sums it up right there, Teekey.
Yeah. Remember, if you please comment in the chat. So when we get started, put your comments down there so we can reply to what you got to say. So we'll know you out there. Say hey to us, y'all. Send us a thumbs up, a wave. Let us know you out there. All right.
Hearts.
Yeah, send us some hearts.
Let us know you love us.
Let us know. All right. So we're gonna go into these pros and cons. I don't have a whole lot of pros.
No, you said it. The bad, and the more bad.
I want to I'll give Koo his props though, because he gave us all our points up into the third quarter.
Yep.
I mean, we can't forget about Koo.
Can't forget about Koo.
What you got?
I got one good.
One
good. I know that's right. One good.
What you got?
If y'all noticed, we had a female booth announcer.
Oh no, I saw her.
Yeah, her name is Beth Mowens.
Okay,
and she is the first female to call play-by-play. She's a play-by-play announcer to call. She's called basketball, NBA, for CBS.
Okay,
so she's the first. She also calls softball games. That's where I know her from
Okay.
from the softball games.
Good deal.
But yeah, so that was
I did
that was-
recognize it. I said,
yeah.
okay, we got a different voice.
yep.
Okay.
Well, I recognize it, but that was the B team because the way they called the game, it was trash. I'm just saying. I didn't like their commentary at all, but it's we're gonna give her
But she is the
props.
first
We're gonna give
female.
her props, even though she was with
Kudos to
the B
CBS
team.
too.
Kudos
Yeah.
to CBS. But lady, you got a good? No,
You said it. Cool.
Cool.
that was it. I got a couple of more things, and you got it.
I think Heineke did okay once he got in and once they let him in. I think
Yeah.
he did okay.
Yeah.
I think he should have got in earlier, but
Yeah, he
Yes.
had gotten in earlier. We may have won the
exactly.
game.
So that was
we would have won the game.
right.
Yeah.
exactly.
I agree.
So that was one of my goods too, that we had good ball movement when Heineke got in. He gave the offense a little life.
I know it seemed like they kind of got a little.
They perked up a
upbeat,
bit.
perked up a little
Mhm.
bit.
Even though it was a half a game performance, but I think they perked up a bit when he came in.
Right.
Mhm.
How y'all gonna forget about Bijan scoring his first rushing touchdown?
Oh yeah, he
Come
did.
on,
That's
come
right.
on,
I
y'all.
forgot about Bijan.
Yep.
He did.
Yeah.
First rusher.
He did.
He did. And
I
then
just-
the 52-yard catch by Hodges.
Hodges.
So I think those were some good, some good highlights. They ain't looking too good out there, y'all. These folks they ready to get into their tails. They don't have no good ones out here, y'all.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Dexter said the quarterback change was good. So
Yeah, it
I think we
was.
all agree about Heineke.
Yeah, we
Right.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get
That's
we'll
good
get into
news.
more of that because then we gotta, talk about what they're gonna decide to do. I think Arthur Smith playing, but anywho,
Mm.
I think they faked that.
that
talking
concussion.
About, yeah, he didn't have no damn concussion. Yeah, his head was hurt from them 5 sacks.
Yes, Lord. So
That
okay.
was Arthur's opportunity, right?
It was.
Exactly.
It was.
Right.
So I'm upset because we were in the position to be 5-3, and we just blew it. We blew it. I'm talking about big time blew it.
Are we just a 500 team?
I don't think so. I just think the play calling is terrible. And what's his name?
Who?
Ritter. No,
I done forgot it.
Don't
Don't
act
be
like
like that,
Terry
Andrea.
Bradshaw. Don't be like Terry Bradshaw. Don't know the man name.
What's his name?
Ritter.
It just-
Jasmine Ritter.
I just think he's just not ready.
I know. Compared to,
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about Ritter right now. That's what we getting ready to do.
I
we're
mean,
gonna
just
talk about Ritter.
I mean, compared to Levis,
Right.
and he was a rookie.
Yeah, that was his first game,
His
First game.
and
Right.
he played much
They
better than Ritter
always-
did 8 games.
they
all
always-
season.
Exactly.
They always do the first on the Falcons.
They
I
do.
don't understand it. It's
Right.
always somebody
doing the first.
doing the
Yeah.
first.
Exactly.
Yep.
Somebody got 3 touchdowns on their team. The same person.
On Arthur
They
Smith's
first-
old team. Did he come?
Yeah, that's
He did.
right.
Yeah,
He was assistant
exactly.
coach
Right.
there. hmm So the overall stats of the game,
Wanted to win, huh?
Right.
yeah, he did, but he didn't perform like he
He
did.
didn't come to play either.
Yeah. So the overall stats of the game, the Titans beat us in every aspect of the game outside of penalties. They had 3 right. They had 3 more penalties than we did. They had 6 total. We had 3 total.
Right.
But all the other aspects, total yards, passing yards, rushing yards, first downs, everything, they had more than us. And
Mhm.
that's not good. So we just never did get into a good rhythm starting from the beginning.
Mhm.
It just
We had a whole bunch of 3rd and long, 3rd and 24, 3rd and 17. I mean,
It was
Yeah.
a lot.
yeah.
Another game where we didn't get over 25 points.
Right,
We
exactly.
still have not scored over
Mm-mm.
25 points this season.
that's
Mm-mm.
not good.
That's not good.
Nope.
Yeah, where's Kyle Pitts? Do
Yeah.
anybody know? Like,
Mm-mm.
are they playing him? Do they need to play him? Why he ain't being used more? Do we have an injury or something that we don't know about, or
Why
what
was-
is it?
He's
Why was
coming
B
off
John
of
on
one.
blocking?
Why are they using Bijan as a wide
Wide
receiver?
Right.
Right. He was a blocker.
Yeah,
They
like,
remember that when they put Algier in and they threw the pass to them
Yep.
doing something funny to get in and they didn't make it.
That
Right.
2 and 5,
and had B John blocking.
that 2
I-
and 5 play.
I don't understand.
That was a mess. That trickeration, I'm not even understanding.
Yeah, it was a trick play.
Yeah.
It wasn't even necessary.
And then speaking of trick plays, how they gonna beat us? And they rotating out 2 quarterbacks.
Two quarterbacks, and they are below 500
Right,
team.
exactly. Yeah.
Didn't they say that was the most quarterbacks that played in a game?
I'm trying not to. I'm
Always
trying to be
the
mad,
first
Blaze.
on
Always
the
the
Falcons.
first.
Yeah,
Four
always the
quarterbacks
first.
played in a game on Sunday.
Yeah, so and our safeties, right?
Mhm.
They were playing in the box. They were getting beat. Like, what is that? Can somebody talk to me? Teekey, what do you feel? Because them safeties weren't performing well either.
Well, they had to compensate for Grady being out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
The defense
Um,
just fell apart once he was gone.
Yeah,
They was getting beat over
he's
the
the
top.
glue for sure.
Well,
Mhm.
they gonna have to find another glue
You're right.
because
Yeah.
defense got to step up.
Yep, because
'cause
he's got a
torn
torn
ACL.
ACL, and so
Torn
he's out
ACL.
for the season.
Mm-hmm. You gonna talk about that fourth quarter drop that got you so upset, belated right now? You just can't even breathe.
Oh, Jefferson.
Jefferson's drop.
Well, you know
just-
what? I thought about it. I went back.
He just made a mistake.
He made yes, but would that still have made a difference? Either way it go, we don't know
We don't
Mm-mm.
know.
if we would have won the game. Either way it go,
Right.
yes, we would have got a first down,
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
but we still don't know if we would have won the game
we
Yeah,
because
don't.
they could have
But
got us in 3 and out again. We didn't need field goal wasn't going to help us.
Right.
We needed a touchdown.
Right.
And you
did.
know we always struggle with that red zone.
Yeah.
So my thing is, would we have even won the game?
it
either
would
way
have
go?
given us an opportunity.
gave
It
us
would
an
have
opportunity.
given us an opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
we
I
only
hate the
had
way
less
I
than a
saw him
minute
on the
of-
sideline.
Yeah.
Like
He took it
was
real
beat-
personal.
He took it personal. And I'm
He
like,
should have, because he should have caught that ball.
come on, and
What'd you say when it's in your
Hey,
hand?
right there.
It was right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember what we just said though. They utilizing him in a position that he's not comfortable in.
Yeah.
He's not comfortable in that position. He's a running back at heart. So if they want him to be a wide receiver, they need to coach him up to be one first
Mm.
before they.
Jefferson?
No, oh, I'm
Oh,
thinking about.
Oh no, it was Jefferson.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Van
saying.
Jefferson.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
it's just like he's not. Ain't he a rookie?
He coming behind. So he had a family member that played.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
but
he
he's
played, but
not.
I think
He ain't, I
so.
don't think he
Mhm.
ready yet. He got to get some more snaps in. But wow, no pressure, no pass rush, no. We had a
Offensive line just
Okay, in the chat they said who's going to throw Kyle the ball.
Heineke.
Okay, pass catching was one of his strengths coming out of college.
Who?
Heineke.
Heineke.
I guess we're talking about Heineke, Dexter, Andrews.
okay.
Yeah, two Dexters in there.
Heineke, he's gonna throw him the ball.
Okay.
You
Mhm.
you think Coach gonna go with Heineke?
He better play the whole game.
Did y'all see his end of game interview though?
I did.
Yeah.
He
That-
said Bijan.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
he's gonna throw it to Bijan.
Okay.
That's who he gonna throw it to.
Mhm.
There we go.
Yeah,
using
Arthur
Bijan as a
Smith-
wide receiver.
Oh my God. Arthur Smith's in the game interview was lackluster. He seemed like he didn't care, and they kept asking him about the Ritter Heineke situation, and he said, "You can ask me 100 times. You can ask me 500 times.
Mhm.
I'm not going to give you an answer. We got to go in. It's other things that we need to be worried about right now." That's exactly what he said.
Mm.
So
Other things,
yeah, that's what he said. He
but
said-
that's the main thing.
yeah. And so what I believe what's gonna happen if he don't put Heineke in, it's gonna cause an uproar with the fan base.
Right.
It sure.
Yeah, I'm
is.
sure the fans are
Yeah.
Emailing.
thinking
Everybody's
about
so
Arthur
different.
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
some
Even one
kind
of
of
the
way.
commentators before it even happened, before it was right before halftime. I can't remember the commentator,
Mhm.
but he actually said, "Why they don't give Heineke a chance?"
Mhm.
And darn if they didn't come back third
Right.
quarter. I was like, "Look at this."
Somebody made a call.
Somebody made a phone call. Is that what it was?
But I just believe Arthur. So y'all agree with me or no? So do you guys believe that the play calling that Arthur Smith does caters more to Heineke than it does Ritter? Because he didn't play call any different type of plays. It was the same plays. It's just that
Mm-mm.
just
I think
because
Heineke
Heineke's
is
a
more
veteran.
mature.
He's
Yeah.
a veteran,
He's a
so-
professional. He's comfortable back there. You could, I mean,
He got a
was
confidence
that's
already
what
built.
Yes,
That's what I
he
was about to
was.
say.
He was
He
at
probably can do
ease.
that stuff with his eyes closed.
Yeah.
And
just give him the chance.
and
then
Ritter, he just looked so uncomfortable. I mean,
even
he
on
just
the bench,
he
he was
still
looking
can't.
uncomfortable.
He was.
He wasn't engaging. He wasn't hyping them up. He was just sitting back, like watching, like a spectator.
Yeah.
He should have still
He
been
had
on the
concussion.
sideline. No, he should still been on the sideline, engaging with them. He was just like sitting back.
I
Like,
just don't think
Oh, that was
Ritter can read the defense well enough yet.
Mhm.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So Grady Jarrett's out with the ACL,
Yeah.
and we had a few more injuries
I
on
know,
our
what
team.
About that special teams outside of cool,
mhm.
that
Oh,
special
special
teams, the
teams.
decisions to
The run it out from the one.
Yes.
let the ball
Mike
fall so they
Hughes.
can come
Oh,
back to the 20 or let it go out of bounds, and they
Oh,
did that
Mike Hughes.
twice.
Oh, Mike.
They
Hughes.
did that twice. I was
They said-
like, they making poor
Twice.
decisions.
Yeah. So
Everything that could go wrong went wrong.
it went wrong.
It went
did.
wrong. We're
It
gonna
did.
fix it next game.
We're gonna
Okay.
fix it.
Okay, Dustin Andrews said that Van Jefferson is a wide receiver. He is the son of former NFL receiver Sean Jefferson.
Yeah,
He
Mm.
played for the Panthers.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Ah,
I knew he had.
Thank you,
some-
Dexter.
Thank you so
Yes,
much, Dexter.
Gotcha. So before we move on, we got this trade deadline coming up tomorrow.
Mm.
So we need to get some what we need. We need some offensive players. What we need. I feel like we need somebody on the offense to be able to offset our running backs. So when our run game gets,
we need a
Black.
quarterback.
We need
Yeah, we need a quarterback.
We need a
exactly.
quarterback.
We need a quarterback and maybe somebody that on defense
Yep,
for
for
Grady
Jared.
Jarrett.
That's what I was getting ready to say too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like our defense, when they do get a little tired, we can rotate some people in, right?
Mhm.
Right.
All right.
We got to fill that hole.
Well, we did get a defensive
Tackle.
defensive
Ian.
end. LaCale London.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And
We
then
we got him.
Okay.
yep, and then the Eagles traded defensive tackle Kentavious Street and a 2025 7-round pick to the Falcons for a 2024 6-round pick.
Okay.
Mm.
So we'll see how that goes.
Let's see, they got till tomorrow, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, they got
Teekey?
to
So
tomorrow.
your prayers tonight for a quarterback.
Mm. we
We
not
need to
getting
sneak it on in there.
we not getting a
I hate
quarterback
that,
or a head coach.
I hate that the Chicago Bears quarterback is hurt. I don't think they want to trade for somebody that's hurt
That's
already.
hurt.
Probably
No.
not.
Mm-mm.
All right, so how they gonna match up against? Is it Minnesota the Vikings?
The Vikings.
Yeah. So I would have
Well-
felt a little better if we had played a little better.
Well,
this
no,
last
Kirk
game.
Cousins
is hurt.
is hurt. He
Yep.
he tore his Achilles heel,
Yeah.
so
We got a chance.
he's out with an
We got a
injury.
chance.
Yep. I mean,
they just lost two games.
right.
Yep.
That's why they're gonna be hungry. Well, we
Well,
both. No, we only lost one.
yeah, we both 4-4.
Yep.
Mhm.
We should win.
So it's a toss up.
We should win without Kirk Cousins.
Yep.
If Heineke is in.
Either way, we should win.
Okay.
We play well. Excuse me.
Ritter known for
Defense
his
plays well
threes.
enough to
3
win.
fumbles, 3 sacks.
What we gonna start calling?
Three.
Three.
The 3 degrees.
triple.
I don't know.
The triple
He's got
riddle.
I know. When are we gonna
Triple riddle.
stop with the Ritter experience? I mean, how long? I mean,
I don't know.
if
Zeke.
you were on the job,
How long
They usually give you 90
how long your
days.
probation
right? He'll be on a
period?
performance improvement plan by now.
He would be on that PIP, performance improvement plan.
Right.
Okay. So we're gonna end this by saying, despite of everything that we talked about, right? Excuse me, the Falcons still lead the NFC South.
Oh
Do
yeah.
we?
No,
We
he
do.
tied.
Well,
we
I
tied.
didn't look because I was like,
but excuse me,
We're
I'm
tied
sorry.
with Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And but we still got a chance of.
Yeah,
you
we
know,
do have a chance.
We can finish at least 10-7 or at least 9-8.
Mm.
All right.
And we have a chance to win with the Vikings this week.
yeah,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
I'm still feeling playoffs.
We could.
I'm not gonna
we
give
might.
up on them.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna give up on them.
All right.
We got a good team. We got some good players.
We got people in place
We do.
in every aspect of it. We just need to get Arthur
Yeah.
Smith on board.
Okay.
We need a new coach. Can
Yeah.
we put him in the portal?
Or can we move that defensive coach to head coach? Can we do that? That's what I would like.
Ooh.
Can we do that?
I like it.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Well,
All right, y'all. So you think I think that's enough.
Talking something up.
I'm just saying I'm putting it in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
All right.
All right. So that's enough for that
there's some
doggone.
Rockefeller stuff going on.
All right. So what we got going? That was enough of that Falcons type.
Yes.
I'm sick of going to my therapist, and she gonna end up going up on my prices after a while. It's like, you ain't here a little too often, Dominique. Like, stay your tail at the home sometime. All right, y'all. So that was good, but we gotta do better. All right. So Anjanelle, we got the question of the day coming up, right?
Okay. The question of the day.
All right.
A little lightheartedness after all that sadness.
We need it. We have to.
Yeah.
Okay, so the past week on the internet, it was kind of streaming about Jay-Z having lunch with him, and either having lunch with Jay-Z or taking the 500K. What would you all do? So we're gonna turn it around with our question of the day is, what sports figure would you love to have lunch with, and why?
Is it just one or is it multiple?
Just one.
Just one? Just one?
Yeah, who's your top sports figure that you would
Mm.
love to have lunch with, and why? So
Mm.
we're asking that. You can put it in chat. Remember, YouTube or Facebook. We're
Right.
looking. So
Yeah.
what about
It'd be
you,
a-
Teekey?
Could it have to be a former player or a current player?
Yeah, former
Oh, it
player,
don't matter.
current player, either way. Just not dead.
Because you can't have lunch with him, dead, right?
That is hilarious.
You know, I like Howie Long.
Okay.
I would love to have lunch with him, have a good conversation. I feel like we would have some good.
Yeah, he's
Conversation.
engaging, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What you want to get from Howie? What you want to receive?
Well,
What kind of feedback or
Oh, Howie.
I thought he was a dynamic player. Defense. I always like defense.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's just something about him that makes me feel that we would have really good, engaging conversation.
Okay.
And not necessarily about anything in particular, but Howie Long, he does it for me.
Okay.
Howie
So-
Long.
And it's funny you said that because Brianna in the chat said dead or alive, and then you said it can't be dead. Then they said, well, never mind. Put the person anyway though. Let's see who you would want to talk
I
to.
don't know
You
what
know,
advice a dead person go give you, but okay.
I don't know. If you can get Jesus on the main line, he can tell you what he want anyway. I don't know. Skip me. Belated,
Skip
let me
you.
think about it for a bit.
I think I know who Belated gonna say.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Who is?
Nobody's not gonna know.
Okay.
But Mr. Reynolds, if he's listening.
Okay.
Who you like?
I like the bad boy.
Which one?
Kevin Garnett.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I like Kevin Garnett.
Okay.
And I don't
You like the bad boys?
I like that bad
Bad
boy,
boys,
yeah.
bad boys.
And actually that's
What
why I
you
would
gonna
want to
do?
have lunch with him.
What you gonna
Just
talk
to
about?
see is he really a
bad
bad
boy.
boy or is that just on the court?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
it's my understanding it didn't start until he went to college.
Until he went to
Oh,
college.
wow.
He had to start
He was
dominating.
probably one of those boys that all the girls didn't look at him.
Oh.
And he started making that money.
Womp
Yeah, I like the way he licked them lips on the court.
Lord have mercy. My. Simmer down, Belated. Simmer down.
Okay.
Kevin Garnett. is
Kevin
mine.
Garnett. Okay. Of course, my brother said LeBron. He's a LeBron fan.
Oh,
Yeah.
What you want to hear about with LeBron, Corey? What you want to know? We already know.
What can
everything.
LeBron tell you?
Exactly.
So, Brianna in the chat picked the same person that I picked. I was
Okay.
gonna pick,
Oh,
which is Allen Iverson.
Okay.
He
okay.
said Allen Iverson or Kobe Bryant.
Okay.
So
Mm.
it was a toss up between Allen Iverson and I'm drawing a blank. Ray Lewis. There you go. Thank you, Angelina.
Ah.
It was a
Ray
toss up between the
Lewis.
two. I'm like Teekey. I'm a defense, and I loved Ray Lewis
Yeah.
defensive game. Now,
Mhm.
he's been showing a little tad bit of mental illness, in my opinion, because he's been out there acting real crazy. But I will admit, though, he did, have a death in his family. He lost his son, so I give him a pass. But Allen Iverson is who I would talk to, and just only because it's weird, because when my son was coming up playing basketball, that's who I would tell him to emulate.
Yeah.
And it had its positives and its negatives, because he would have that same kind of personality as Allen Iverson. Like, come out there.
That's a good one.
But he wouldn't go out there and listen to the coach. He just run his own plays, come late to practice. And I'm like, maybe I should have never told him to emulate Allen Iverson. But he had that same kind of, flair. I loved Allen Iverson, the way he played. He was little, but he played.
We was good.
A smart cat.
Yeah.
Then I thought I just not too long ago saw where he's getting some type of residual pay.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what it is,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah.
And him and
in his contract, I think it's with one of his sponsors or something.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
He's still getting paid.
He was smart.
You know what I want to know about Allen?
What's that?
How he come up with that crossover?
Crossover.
he invented the crossover. Yeah. Reebok.
Yeah.
With Reebok. Okay.
Good
Yeah.
deal. And who would you want to talk to?
Yeah.
Mine was a toss up between Jordan and Magic, only because they transitioned from making the money playing into out, and they're still making the money. They was able to use their sponsorship and still keep the money. It wasn't one of those athletes that making the money in the league and then become broke.
Right.
They were like the epitome of making that money work for them after they So
that's good.
what did you do? How did you get the sponsorships? We want to know.
Yeah, let us know how you get the sponsorships.
Yeah, and
speaking of sponsorships,
Magic Johnson.
Mhm.
Magic Johnson was just in Atlanta last week. He is now partnering up or buying parts of the Atlanta Daily World.
Okay.
Wow.
Black
Does he still own
newspaper?
on the
Newspapers?
AMC's, the movies?
insurance? Atlanta Life.
Atlanta Life.
Oh,
Atlanta
Atlanta
Life.
Atlanta
Okay,
Life.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Insurance for blacks.
Wasn't he doing the movies?
Yep, he was
Theaters?
on
At one time.
AMC, Starbucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Magic, he doing some things.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Mhm.
And Jordan with the sports teams. I think Magic a part of a sports team.
Yeah, who
part
beat
of
us?
it.
Look, who beat us the week before last? Yeah, the Commanders.
Okay. In the chat we have Dexter. Dowell said Garnett.
Okay.
Came straight from high school. Okay, Garnett.
Garnett.
Mhm.
He did. He sure did.
Barry said I may be ahead of myself, but I think second string quarterback should start. Oh, he's talking about we'll talk about next. Okay. My stuff kind of slow, I guess. Dexter Andrews came back with LeBron James. He's a great example of young and old black men. Okay. And Corey said he would like to meet with LeBron because he's a billionaire and I need the blueprint.
I know that's right.
Dexter Dowell said Matt Ryan.
Of course he would.
He would say that.
He loved
He's the
himself
only
some Matt Ryan.
fan.
Only Matt Ryan
Oh
fan
my
left.
God.
Yeah, God bless.
Anything on YouTube?
No, we.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right.
That's it. All right, but that was good though. Gosh,
Mm.
I like Howard Long though. I like him to this day.
Yeah.
He just seemed to be so poised when
He
he.
is. He
And,
transitioned well, but he was a beast out
Yeah.
there. Oh
like
my
watching
God.
He was.
Oh,
Watching him. That's good, y'all.
Yeah.
So y'all got any more people y'all want to talk to? Just put it in the
Yeah,
chat.
just put it in the chat.
Remember though, we was talking about sponsorships. Remember that if you would like us to highlight any of your businesses or products, please email us at Women Talking Balls. I'm giving us a website. Thank you, Lord. If you're gonna press
I know.
hallelujah, Women Talking Balls at gmail.com if you want us to highlight any of your products or your business, and we'll contact you about our sponsorship packages. Also, click like, click share. Continue to click like and click share so we can get some more people in to join this awesome conversation. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Here we go.
The climax, baby.
woo, the climax.
All right. What we got tonight? on the climax. Our Atlanta United.
Yes.
They are game 1 of a series of 3, the
Okay.
best of 3.
Mhm.
That starts Wednesday.
Okay.
Wednesday they're playing Columbus Crew.
Mhm.
We're gonna cheer them on. Columbus is seed 3. We're seed 6. So
Okay.
hopefully we can go to round 2.
We can climb.
We
Mhm.
can
Go
we can.
United.
Yeah.
What's that cheer?
They do that.
They just
Oi,
Oh,
oi,
yeah,
oi,
yeah.
oi, oi, that. Y'all know what I was trying to say.
She was trying to say.
You need to hear some of that Wednesday night.
I think they do have a watch party.
Okay.
I saw somewhere in Atlanta because they're not playing here.
Okay.
They're not playing here.
Good deal.
NBA opening week was this week.
Yes, it
It
was.
was a lot of games going
Yeah, it
on. A lot of
was.
games. A lot of things happening. Our Atlanta Hawks.
They won last night.
last night, but
but
they
that
lost
first
them
game.
first
They
two.
lost the
Yeah.
first two. And they play tonight. Too.
And they
You
play tonight at
Mhm.
Everything in this.
7:30, I think it is.
We got
yeah.
the World Series. We got basketball and football.
Yeah.
Got a
They
lot on
play-
our
yeah,
plate.
the Hawks play Minnesota Timberwolves
Yeah.
tonight. So
Good deal.
hope that's Ant-Man, I think, out of Atlanta. The
Mhm.
Timberwolves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I followed him when he was a baby. All right. We have the World Series going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
We got Texas Rangers and the Diamondbacks. The series is now tied 1-1.
Okay.
I think game 3 is tonight. Yep, at
Mhm.
8:03. And that's the best out of 7. So we're gonna see who can pull this one off.
Mhm.
And they are, I think they're in Arizona. They're
Mhm.
back to Arizona tonight. So they're tied 1-1.
All
I've
right.
been watching a little of that. And while I'm talking about baseball, I
Yeah.
just want to let everybody know Dusty Baker, who was the manager of the Houston Astros, he retired at the age of 74.
Yeah.
He had 26 seasons with the Major League Baseball.
That's a long time.
A long time. And some of his highlights, he appeared in 13 playoffs, won 3 pennants, won World Series in 2022.
Okay.
And you may be wondering why I'm shouting out Dusty Baker. He entered the Major League Baseball in 1972
Yes.
as a Braves outfielder with Hank Aaron, our
Right.
Atlanta owned Hank Aaron,
Yeah,
and they were
yeah.
really good close friends. So we should expect to see him in the Hall of Fame someday.
Right.
Yeah,
But just
I was
wanted to
2
give
years
him-
old.
You were 2 years old. I was too.
Wow.
So just wanted to give a shout out to Mr. Dusty Baker. Some of this NBA.
Yeah. Come on with it. Come on with it.
Dominic, I think it was you talking about how they trying to build these power teams.
They trying to build these power
Baby,
teams.
we got one coming up.
Yes, we do.
We got one. Them Golden State Warriors.
Ooh,
Yes.
Lord.
They done got CP3,
Yes.
Chris Paul, and Steph Curry.
Right. Yes.
Wow.
So we gotta keep an eye on them Golden State Warriors and see what they doing.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's gonna be good.
yeah.
I like Chris Paul. I
Chris-
can
I
have lunch with Chris Paul. I got some questions
What
for
you say? You
him.
got some questions for him.
Simmer down, and Janelle.
Simmer down, yeah, simmer down. Some other kind of NBA news.
Yeah.
The Department of Justice is investigating the NBA. I don't know, some of you all may have seen the Big 3 League, which is owned by Ice Cube.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, the NBA is kind of strong arming officials and sponsors and players, trying to tell them not to join the Big 3 League.
Why not?
I know, because I think it's greed.
Mm.
Because majority of the players are either players that didn't make the league
Mhm.
or ex NBA players. I don't think it's, and if it's are any that's current players, I'm thinking they're doing it just volunteering. But I think they're just trying to strong arm
Yeah.
and
Wow.
keep all the money themselves.
It's enough
Right.
money for everybody
It's
out
enough
there.
money for everybody.
That
So,
shouldn't be like that.
I know. That's
Oh. Keep your head up,
Keep your head up.
Ice Cube.
So we will keep an eye on that to see what happens. But they're just all this antitrust violations, and it's a lot. So
Dang it, man.
yeah.
That's tough.
Some of our one other on a sad note.
Yes.
Okay.
It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and Georgetown University lost their women's basketball coach,
Yeah.
and she was a former WNBA player, Tasha Butts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sending prayers to her
battle with-
family.
Yes.
Yeah, she lost
Oh,
her
that's
battle
tough.
with cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just 41 years old.
Wow.
So we will lift her family up.
Yep.
Okay, our colleges.
Let's see what they're
We're
doing.
gonna move to our colleges.
Let's go.
Let's go. UGA, baby.
UGA.
They trampled all over their Florida Gators,
Yeah,
baby.
they did.
Florida Georgia game.
Had them
Yeah,
gator
wow.
bites. Had them gator bites.
Yep, we now 8-0, still undefeated. We beat Florida 43-20.
Yes, they did.
Georgia Tech defeated North Carolina
Hey.
46-42. I think Georgia Tech with the Falcons now 4-4.
Good job,
Maybe
Yellow
we can
Jackets.
recruit some of them from Georgia
Good
Tech.
job, Yellow Jackets.
Georgia State lost. I think this is their first loss.
Yeah.
No.
Second.
Second. Okay, they lost against Georgia Southern.
Mhm.
That was a bad one.
No, they started off so
27-44.
good.
They did. They were looking good. In the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So them Panthers, they gonna turn it around.
Oh,
They
yeah,
gonna turn it
definitely.
around.
Don't turn around.
And Kennesaw Owls.
Oh yeah.
They had a win. and Ann from the A shared a clip. Oh, her nephew got a pick.
His
Yeah.
first
His
start.
first start as a freshman, he got a pick.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Awesome.
He ran for 34 yards.
What's
4
his
yards
name?
from the touchdown. He
What's his
almost got
name?
Torres.
Give him a
G5
shout out.
Hamilton.
Torres.
Right, number 27 on them Owls.
All right.
Yes.
Awesome.
So Brianna Bynum in YouTube world said, please don't talk about Colorado.
You know we got to.
we got to put it out there
We
just
gonna
a
have
little
to put
bit.
it out there just a little bit. We had our Spell House homecoming this weekend.
Yep.
It was against Kentucky State, and HBCU still lost. It was a good one though.
Yeah.
23-21.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, that
It
was
was a
good
good game.
Yeah.
It was a good
Yeah.
game. No, Morehouse kind of showed up for homecoming.
Okay. Okay.
Clark Atlanta lost against Tuskegee.
Okay.
14-3.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to get on them Buffaloes.
Yeah, let's go and talk about it
Talk about them Buffaloes
real quick. Like, since,
Let's just say they 4-4.
yeah,
They lost
Better
against
than they was
UCLA.
last year.
yeah, definitely better than they were last year.
year.
They
Mhm.
make
They
a
lost
statement.
the Rose Bowl to UCLA.
Mhm.
Yep. Yep.
But one good highlight, Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Travis Hunter is the only FBS player in the
Mhm.
last 5 years
Yep.
to play 200 plus snaps on each
On
side
both
of
sides
the
of the
ball.
ball.
Wow.
So
Go
in a single
Travis.
season. So
Oh,
Yeah.
this boy doing it.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we, Miss Bynum, what's her name?
Mhm.
We had to shout out Travis with Colorado.
We had to.
Hopefully they can turn things around.
Yeah.
But they're still doing better than they did last year.
Right.
So, kudos for every win that they win. It's still good.
Yeah.
They got 3 more than
Right,
last year right now.
Because they was one in
Right.
whatever. For sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
You all got any highlights? I'm good. I'm done.
That's good. Them
Mhm.
highlights.
It's
Yeah.
gonna get a lot with the NBA coming on in.
Oh, exactly.
So y'all just let us know. Y'all want us to talk a little bit more about this basketball? Let us know. We'll bring a little more information about our basketball teams, and we'll, give it a little 50-50, a little 50 football, a little 50 basketball.
Yeah.
Let us know how y'all
This
want us to
season
do.
about to kick off.
Mhm.
Kick off.
Yes.
Oh, Brianna said mad about Shiloh.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Shiloh got ejected from the
Yeah,
game.
and the Aces.
Yes.
What did the Aces do? Did they what the
Yeah.
Aces do?
The Las Vegas Aces?
So, like they
They
won.
won.
Okay.
About 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
good deal.
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago they won. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
they're shallow call.
Yeah, they won a championship.
But
Good
you know,
deal.
you need to get a little lower, but I don't think it was intentional.
Definitely not. It's all
Mm-mm.
good. All right. Good deal. Great highlights, Belada, as
you, thank
usual. Thank you so
Mhm.
much for that.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're getting into our football 1-on-1. What you got You gonna take it over, Miss
Football
Teekey?
Yeah.
What you teaching
Yeah.
us today?
All right, y'all get ready.
Get ready.
Oh
Yes,
wow,
ma'am.
that's funny. Today in Football 101, we're talking about the roles and responsibilities of the officials.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Get your notepad, y'all.
Yep. Get the notepad, get your pens,
Yeah,
get
because they're
ready.
gonna have a whole final exam.
They
don't even know it
They
yet.
don't know it yet, do
Mm-mm.
they? A cumulative one.
That's right.
Yeah. I call them the other.
Before you start,
Yeah.
Corey said that the Colorado locker room got robbed and they got all
Yeah.
their jewelry.
Yeah. I heard that on the
Oh,
way
wow.
in. Yeah.
All that jewelry that Shiloh and Shadura
That's a lot of money.
Oh, wow.
and all the other places.
But they don't need to be wearing that jewelry. That's what I say. I don't
That's what they
understand.
get for doing
I
all
don't
this.
know. I think it when we were coming up, we didn't have to. We couldn't wear jewelry.
We had to
Different
wear.
day and time.
Okay, but anyway,
Thank you, Corey. I
They
didn't
need
know
to
that.
Thank
secure
you. I
it.
did not
Yeah,
know
me-
that.
yeah, they need to secure it
They
and
need
lock
to
it
check
up.
security.
They should have had somebody.
Cameras everywhere.
No cameras in the locker rooms. That's what I heard.
Oh, wow.
That's a
Security.
Setup. That was a setup.
Yeah, that was security.
No different from when they got broken into at Jackson State. But anywho,
Right,
Mhm.
anywho,
Yeah,
football
we're in
101.
UCLA. You know.
That's
Okay.
right. All right, Tiki. What
All
we
right, football 101.
Mhm.
Roles and responsibilities of the officials.
got? Okay.
All right. So they are also called zebras.
I understand why.
You know why?
Because they got the stripes on.
That's right.
All right,
They wear
zebras.
black and white striped shirts, and they have those whistles around their necks, and they carry those yellow flags that
Flag
we
on
talked
the
about last week
Mhm.
in their pockets. Beleda shared some good informative information with me that the uniforms were white initially.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
And there was a referee back in the day that requested to change it to the stripes because they got confused with the players.
Oh wow.
They would be throwing the ball
Right
to the
back,
players.
throwing the players to the referees.
Yeah.
That was back in 1920.
You
Wow. They were
Okay.
just learning how to play back then, weren't they?
Right.
right. I just assumed they, because they also call them zebras, but they also call them the chain gang. So I assumed that maybe they made a
Oh.
decision just to
Mix it up.
kind of look like inmates or
Nice.
something.
or did they initially hire some inmates?
Oh,
so
to do
they-
it.
That is hilarious.
Chain
Right.
gang crew.
All right,
Right.
chain gang crew.
So I just wanted to share that the NFL has 7
Mhm.
referees.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go down. College has 6 referees, and the high schoolers have 4.
Okay.
Okay.
But today we're talking about the NFL.
All right.
NFL.
Yes. All right. So the main person that you see most of the time is the referee. He's called a referee. He's the one that normally sets up on the right side of the formation of the offense.
Okay.
And he's normally like 15 yards behind the tight end or the running back or
Mhm.
whoever's ever
Okay.
the quarterback in that area. And he wears that white cap.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. So he's the leader of the official crew.
He the one that do the mic and call the.
Right. He
Okay.
he verbally and visually communicates to all all the fouls and all the penalties of the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he a
And
big boss.
he is.
He the
Okay.
big boss.
Yeah. And his primary focus is really on the quarterback and the running backs.
Okay.
Okay.
But he he's responsible for looking at everything, but
You're
that's why
right.
he has help.
Right.
Gotcha.
But he determines first downs and he has the final ruling on the field.
Okay.
All
He
right.
also keeps the time.
Mm-mm.
You don't?
No, he
okay.
doesn't keep the time.
Oh,
Somebody else.
okay.
Okay, then we have an umpire.
Okay.
The umpire, he's positioned left of that referee on the field.
Okay.
And it's 15 yards behind the tight end.
Okay.
So like referee's on the right,
Yes.
he's on the left.
Yes.
And always behind the offense.
Okay.
Okay. What he does is advises the players throughout the game in terms of where they need to be in that area.
Okay.
And he counts the offensive players on the field.
To make sure they have enough people out there.
Yep, make sure they have the right amount of people there.
Mhm.
And he marks off the penalty yardage.
Oh, okay.
He also digs into the huddle, when they have a fumble.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the one that be all on the ground.
Yep,
He
yep.
in it too.
And he makes that ruling.
Okay.
Um, and he also monitors the centers and the guards and the tackles on the left side of the field
Gotcha.
for both offense and defense. On that side when they do runs and plays.
Okay.
Well, runs and passes. Those plays. So he's specifically looking at them.
Them jokers got to be in shape.
They do.
Mhm.
They definitely have
They
to
have
be in
great
shape.
eyesight.
Yeah, that too. All right. So the third one is called a down judge. We got first down, second down, third
down.
fourth
Fourth
down.
down.
Right? All right. So they are well, they say they're on the field opposite of the line judge, but they are lined up. The down judge is lined up where the chains are
Right. Mm-hmm.
most of the time
Right.
on that
That
side.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And what they do is they watch for offsides and encroachment that we talked
Okay.
about last
Mhm.
week, those penalties,
Okay.
before they snap the ball. Rules on the sideline plays and informs the referee of the current down.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who knew that they did all that stuff?
Then we have the line judge, who's on opposite from the chains
Okay.
on the right side. So they're on the sideline on the I'm sorry, across from the down judge,
Mm-hmm.
and they look directly down the line of scrimmage.
Oh, okay.
So-
making sure if they go out of bounds.
Well,
No, she
they
said
watch the line of
the
scrimmage,
line of
so where they
scrimmage.
line up,
Oh, where they lined up.
where the
Okay.
offense is facing the
Yeah,
defense,
okay.
he's
So
right
the
there on the
offside,
line.
like they'll call offsides or
Are
whatever.
they the
Oh,
one
okay.
calling when they jump?
He watched
when
for the
they say the
offsides
Oh, you did say.
Okay.
and
Ugh.
encroachment, right? And he rules on plays near the sideline on the nearest half of the field,
Mm-hmm.
like on the offensive side.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
he watching that tush push.
Okay. Gotcha.
And he sets up about 20 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Gotcha.
All right.
Mm.
Then we have what we call a field judge.
Okay.
Okay, teach us, Teekey.
He's positioned in the defensive backfield.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he keeps track of the wide receivers
Oh.
for illegal use of hands, blocking fouls, so whenever
Lord,
they
that
threat,
Wow.
pass interference.
right.
Yeah.
So they're looking at those penalties on the defensive backs too. They're looking at the offense and defense, but on their side.
Gotcha.
And then they also stay on the sideline of the defense. So wherever the defense,
Okay.
yeah, that's where they are, on the sideline. And they count the defensive players on the field,
Okay.
and they lined up under the goal posts with the side judge,
Mm-hmm.
which we hadn't got to yet,
Okay.
but they're across from the side judge.
All right. So what's the
Um,
side judge?
Side judge.
And
Oh,
the field judge and the side judge also have the responsibility of being up under the calling the field goal. When you see them
The other one that-
for
Mhm.
special teams
Okay.
and extra points,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
whether they're good or not, but they call those.
Gotcha.
All right, the side judge
Mhm.
is across from the field judge, and they're also in the defensive back end in the
Okay.
backfield, about 25 yards down the field from the line of scrimmage,
Okay.
but behind the defense. Okay.
Yep.
And they're on the same side as the down judge. The downs where the
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go
chains
back
are.
and study. I'm gonna have to go back and study.
I know it could be a little confusing.
It is.
They are the primary timekeepers.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
The side
just
judge.
keep
Side
just
judge.
Keep
Uh-huh.
the time. Okay.
Right. And he watches the receivers
Mm-hmm.
on that side for illegal use of hands too, and blocking fouls and penalties and covering them.
Okay.
All right. He also watches the sidelines, he or she, excuse me,
That's right.
That's right.
Because it is some of them out there.
or
Right.
they.
Mhm.
They watch the sidelines to see if the runners are in or out of bounds.
Right.
Okay.
They also count defensive players.
Oh.
Okay.
All All
They
right.
just doing a lot. They got a lot to do out there.
How much they
And-
get paid?
I know, right?
Yeah,
I think they get paid pretty well.
Yeah,
Signals.
You got it.
I
Okay,
got it.
okay.
Yeah. And they
Let's
signal
see,
the
finish.
signals the referee when time expires at the end of each quarter.
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's the side judge. And they line up under the goalpost sometimes with either the field judge and the line judge. You know, when I guess when somebody else is out.
Go
Gotcha,
on.
got you.
Oh, they the backup.
Yeah.
All right.
thank you.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So, well, no, I'm sorry. The field judge and the side judges are the two that are under the field
Okay.
goal.
Okay.
They
Yes.
call the field goal.
The
and
field goal
and
judges.
the extra point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. And then there's the back judge,
All right.
Okay.
who's deep, deep in the center of the field,
Mhm.
behind the defensive team, about 30 yards away.
Okay.
And they keep track of the seconds of the game.
Oh.
Mm.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah,
though?
that
Yeah.
is.
Seconds.
The seconds, you know how many seconds the and I'm surprised it's on how many seconds the offense have to
Yeah,
to hide the ball
Mhm.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
On the game clock. And they also manage all the TV breaks.
Oh wow. They just
Awesome.
done
Yeah.
made up this position for him.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that sound made up.
Right.
Also rules on fair catch,
Uh-huh.
on special teams, and fair catch infractions.
Okay.
All right.
And sometimes that's the one that sometimes lines up under the goal when
Under the
the
goal.
side judge and the field judge can't
Yep.
to call on the field goals and extra points.
Good
Oh,
deal.
wow.
So
That's a
that's-
lot of
It's
responsibility.
a lot of
Yeah.
responsibility.
Yes.
So they
So-
better get paid.
They get paid.
Okay.
How much they get
Yeah.
paid, Blake?
205,000 starting out.
Wow.
for a game or a year for the
That's
season.
their
That's
salary.
their salary.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And the highest paid is 250 or more.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So
Mm.
Teekey, you always want to be a referee, but
I
for
know, I need to be-
basketball. So
yeah.
maybe
Well, I have referee for basketball before.
I'll be the back judge. How many seconds? It ain't
I
but
know,
12
right?
seconds.
They ain't gonna find a way. You hear me? All right. That was a lot, but it was very informative. Thank you, Miss Teekey Weekey, for the roles and responsibilities of the officials. That was good. Y'all put that down in y'all notes because I promise I'm gonna give y'all a final exam.
Everybody said good job.
Good
Teekey.
job,
It was they wasn't aware of all the individual responsibilities.
Yes.
Yeah,
good deal.
thank you.
And Candace said this is good information. This is great to know that they all have their very own responsibilities, and together they have a good called game.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if everybody do their job, then we
Right.
should have a
Yep.
good call game.
Yeah, and Dexter Dowd said they still have full-time jobs during the week.
Yes, they
Wow.
do. Yes, they do.
Wow.
They do have other jobs.
Wow.
Yep.
That's
Wow, with that
crazy.
salary, I don't know if I would
And
want
just
to.
one
Exactly.
just one other side note, if you notice, they all have numbers,
Oh, yeah.
and those numbers are assigned to them when they are hired
Mhm.
by the NFL, and it stays with them
throughout their
until they
career.
retire.
Oh, that's awesome.
So just like players have numbers, and you
Yeah.
want to know who messed up, they know who messed up a call by the referee's
That's
number.
awesome.
on
That's
the-
good. Now that I did not know
That
that.
number stay with
That's
them.
good. Thank you, Teekey.
All
That
right.
was
Woo-hoo.
good.
Good
Good
job.
job, Teekey. All right, let's keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving, y'all. So Monday Night Football coming up in a couple of hours, y'all. We got the Raiders versus the Lions.
Mhm.
So they got the Lions picked to win. Okay.
Okay.
So they both coming off some
They
bad,
both
Right.
coming off
some
Yeah,
bad
some
performances. Devastating weeks,
last week.
right?
They got
And they
beat.
playing in Detroit.
Yep.
Yep.
So the Lions got some injury concerns, but they may be coming for a win.
I don't know.
home
I'm
win.
gonna be controversial. You know,
I don't
I
know.
like Devontae Adams, so I'm
Okay.
going
Yeah,
with the
and you know I
Raiders.
like that Garoppolo.
I know you finally get to see.
I get that Garoppolo with,
So
with
it sound like
Yeah.
what y'all
And-
saying?
That's what I'm saying. Since we were all unanimous last week, and we were all lost.
Right.
We all
We did.
lost.
We need to keep a running tab. That's what
I'm
we
a-
need to start doing, keeping a running tab.
I
and
know,
see
we
at the end of
should,
the season
like they
who-
do
who
on
win
Yeah.
the most.
They do that
Yeah.
on NFL Sunday. So
Yeah.
I like that.
I think, Detroit, they got a better team. They're more consistent.
Yeah,
They've been better than they've been in the last 20 years.
that's
Right.
true.
And they, Goff is good. He's doing really good.
Yeah.
I like their coach.
they haven't been on Monday night in a while.
Yeah.
So they say they
Mhm.
playing this like it's a playoff game.
Yeah. Yeah.
They hype up in Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Garoppolo's been out a lot on injury. So he hasn't really been playing that much. But I do like Devontae Adams. I like that. I like when they're paired together.
Good deal.
And I don't know. I don't know about their track record with their coach. So
Who you got?
I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. I think it's gonna be a tight game, but I'm going for Detroit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
What you
think
got?
they're the
Who you
better
got,
team.
Anjanelle?
I'm going with the Raiders.
I'm going with the Raiders.
And
Yeah.
so this left side gonna go with
Okay.
Detroit.
All right.
So we keep tab, Anjanelle, what we
Yeah.
see what we got going on. All right, so that's Monday Night
Alright.
Football, y'all.
Monday Night Football. You all
Alright.
tune in. You got a lot of sports to watch.
Got a lot of watching. Oh man, a whole lot to watch. All right, here we go. We're gonna wrap this up, and we're gonna slow it down a little
Slow
bit
it down a little bit.
and give you a little inspiration. All right. So
Inspirational playbook.
yeah, our inspirational playbook tonight, y'all, is called Short Yardage is Positive Yardage. All right.
Alright,
So-
short yardage is positive yardage.
Yes, it
I
is.
like it.
All
Okay.
right. Okay.
Mm.
So I'm sure you've seen this season how the Philadelphia Eagles have mastered what they call the tush push or the
Mm.
brotherly shove. Okay. It's a variation on the quarterback sneak. They have two players lined up behind the quarterback and literally push his tush to help advance the ball. Okay.
I like it.
And can I get through the inspirational
I'm
playbook
sorry.
before you get
Yes,
hot
go on.
pocket?
Okay.
Okay. So, it's inspirational.
I know it.
Later.
Lord.
Lord.
Please forgive me.
All right. So he pushes his tush to help advance the ball. And it's one of the most talked about plays across the league this season. The Eagles have converted this play over 90% of the time. The opposing defenses can't stop it, and the other teams that try to do it can't convert it the same way as they have successfully, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when this play is successful, it gets the Eagles that 1 yard that they need for them to get that first down and gives them the opportunity to keep the team moving up the field and possibly score, right?
Mhm.
So that 1 yard. All right. So some could think it's silly to continue to run this short yardage play. And why wouldn't they just call the same play, call a play that could possibly get them more yards down the field? I say, why not? Because if it's working, what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
All right, they mastered it.
Mm-hmm.
So you may think out there, somebody out there, you may think that you're moving at a slower pace, that some deem unproductive and will delay your ultimate success. I encourage you to continue to take those baby steps towards your goals and dreams you set for yourself, because short yardage is positive yardage.
Yes.
Right.
All right. It may take you 10 years to finish that degree instead of 4. People may say if you take more classes, you'll finish quicker. But short yardage is positive yardage. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So the Women Talking Balls podcast may start out with only 6 to 10 people
Watching.
interacting when we go live.
Right.
But short yardage
Yes.
is positive yardage. All right.
Right.
So your movement may not be as momentous as others, and it takes you a little longer to get to your goal line. But please understand, those baby steps you're taking are just as productive as long as you continue to move.
Exactly.
That's right.
All right. So Miles Monroe's wife, her name is Sharissa Monroe. She said once, no matter where you are on the journey in life, there's always more steps to take. If you are no longer taking steps, you are no longer growing.
Right.
So keep taking those steps, no matter how small they are. So remember, short yardage is positive yardage.
Yes.
Right.
All right.
All right.
So that's
all
y'all
right.
inspirational playbook for the week. Y'all go ahead and be blessed. Much love.
I say.
Yes.
I want to
All
say.
right.
Absolutely.
I want to say. Pennies add up.
Pennies
Right,
add up.
right.
That's right.
They do. So that's your inspiration playbook. Take that, apply it to your life however you feel like you need to, and get through the rest of the week. All right.
Thank
So
you, Dawn. That
you're
was
welcome.
good.
You're
Awesome,
welcome.
Dawn.
You're welcome. All right. So we at the end, y'all. We
Yes,
wrapping this
we are.
thing
Another
up.
week.
Thank
We
y'all
are.
so much. Week 8, man. We moving along, moving
Yes.
along. So again, this is Women Talking Balls coming from McDonough, Georgia at Deluxe Creative Spaces. So if you have any pictures you want to take, any podcasts you want to record like us here, reach out to Deluxe Spaces at Deluxe Creative Space at gmail.com. All right. So don't forget, Click like, click share.
Hit that notification bell.
There you go, Anjanelle. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube every Monday night at 6 p.m. And if you got anything that you want us to shout out or, showcase any product, any business, please email us at womentalkingballs@gmail.com and somebody will get back with you about our sponsorship packages. All right. So we got 1 minute left, y'all. So let's go and wrap this thing up.
Let's wrap it
All
up.
right. So we are Women Talking Balls.
Thanks for watching.
Y'all have a good week. Hey.